My name is Sanam. Tonight, I go to the supermarket with my dad. He is very quiet. Usually, my dad talks a lot. He asks funny questions. He sings in the car. He smiles at me. But tonight, he is quiet. I sit in the car and look at him. He drives slowly. His hands are on the wheel. His eyes are on the road. I want to ask, Dad, are you okay? But I wait. Maybe he is tired. Maybe he had a long day. Maybe he just wants some quiet time. We get to the supermarket. The lights are bright. The doors open. People walk in and out. I take a shopping basket, but Dad takes a cart. He says, "We need many things." His voice is soft. I look at him again. He is still quiet. We walk into the store. First, we go to the fruit and vegetable section. Dad puts apples in the cart. 1, 2, 3, 4 apples. Then he takes bananas. Then he takes tomatoes. I stand next to him and say, "Do we need carrots?" He looks at the list in his hand. Then he says, "Yes, we need carrots." His voice is calm, but still quiet. I put the carrots in the cart. After that, we go to the milk section. We need milk, eggs, and butter. I open the cold door and take the milk. It feels cold in my hands. Dad takes a box of eggs very carefully. I say, "I can carry the milk." He gives me a small smile. That small smile makes me feel a little better. Then we go to the bread section. The bread smells warm and nice. Dad picks up one loaf of bread. Then he stops. He looks at the cakes. He looks at the chocolate cake for a long time. I look at the cake too. I know that cake. Mom likes chocolate cake. Suddenly, as I remember, tomorrow is my mom's birthday. Now I understand a little. Maybe Dad is not angry. Maybe Dad is not sad. Maybe Dad is thinking. Maybe he wants tomorrow to be special. He puts the chocolate cake in the cart. Then he checks the list again. After that, we go to get rice, pasta, and soup. I help him find the soup. I look left. I look right. I do not see it, so I say, "Dad, I can ask for help." He nods. I walk to a store worker. I say, "Excuse me, where is the tomato soup?" The worker smiles and says, "Aisle 5. I say, "Thank you." Then I go back to Dad. "Aisle 5, I say. He says, "Good job." Now he looks a little less tired. We go to aisle 5. We find the soup. We also find pasta and rice. Dad puts everything in the cart. The cart is getting full. Then we need one more thing. Flowers. We walk to the front of the store. Near the entrance, there are many flowers. Red flowers, yellow flowers, pink flowers. Dad stands still. He looks at the flowers for a long time. I stand next to him quietly. Then he says, very softly, "Yet your mom works so hard." I listen. He picks a bunch of pink flowers. "They are her favorite," he says. Now I understand even more. Dad is quiet tonight because he is thinking about Mom. He wants to make a nice birthday for her. He wants everything to be good. He wants the cake, the flowers, the food, everything. He is not cold. He is not angry. He is just full of thoughts. I smile. Then I say, "Mom will love the flowers." Dad looks at me. This time, he smiles more. "I hope so," he says. After that, we go to the checkout. A woman at the checkout says, "Hello." Dad says, "Hello." We put the apples, bananas, carrots, milk, eggs, butter, bread, soup, pasta, rice, cake, and flowers on the counter. Beep, beep, beep. I like that sound. The woman scans each item. Dad takes out his wallet. Then he stops. He looks at me and says, "Men, do you want to pay?" I feel surprised. "Me?" I ask. He smiles and gives me his card. I take the card with both hands. The woman tells me what to do. I put the card in the machine. I wait. Then I press the green button. It is very simple. It is very easy, but I feel proud. The woman gives us the receipt. Dad says, "Thank you." I say, "Thank you." Then we put the bags in the cart and walk to the car. Outside, the air is cool. The sky is dark. The parking lot is quiet. Dad puts the bags in the back of the car. Then he looks at me and says, "Thank you for helping me tonight." I say, "It's okay." Then I say, "I know why you are quiet." He closes the car door. He looks at me and waits. I say, "You are thinking about Mom's birthday." For 1 second, he says nothing. Then he laughs softly. "Yes," he says. "That is true." We get into the car. This time, the car feels different. It does not feel heavy now. It feels warm. His dad starts the car and looks at me. "You are growing up," he says. I look out the window and smile. I feel happy. I feel calm. I feel close to my dad. On the way home, he talks more. He asks me if we should make breakfast for Mom. He asks if we should put the flowers on the table. He asks if we should sing loudly or softly. Now he is not quiet. Now he is smiling again, and I understand something simple. Sometimes people are quiet, not because they are angry. Sometimes people are quiet because they care a lot. Tonight, my dad was quiet, but tonight, I understood him better, and that made the trip to the supermarket feel very special.